enlightened, I guess, was to live with unconditional love. Um, but it really is not that way. And in our society, especially, if you're brought up in a heavy religious tradition, you're taught to be this way. It's just part of our upbringing. And with women in particular, you're constantly being taught from a very young age that you're supposed to like do all this stuff for people and get nothing in return and be happy about it. But if you are this way, and you interact with people in this way, it opens the door for a whole lot of yuck. um, and like I said, I believed this for years, and the net consequence of it is that I suffered from being taken advantage by other people. And it's interesting because, there were tons of books in the 80s, Shakti Gawan and Sandra Roman and Sandra Ray, and, all of these people talking about loving people unconditionally. And I believe that's what you were supposed to do. And it wasn't until many years later that when I was studying Kabbalah, that they actually shared their viewpoint on unconditional love. So I'm going to get a little second technical here. And so Teperith, which is one of the spheres on the tree of life, parallels to the fourth chakra. And when they talk about that Sephiroth, it is the balancing point where we can take all of the different parts of our psyche and funnel it through this one point. And it's from that one point that we can say, but how does that make me feel? Or what about me? And take ourselves into consideration. Because in their perspective, in their view of the world, you cannot love someone unconditionally unless you are whole within yourself. So we're programmed. We're programmed to not take ourselves into account. Unconditional love tells you, in the generic concept of the word, to basically take crap from other people, turn the other cheek, and then go back for more.